Nobody talks about this, but renting a room in somebody's house might be one of the most uncomfortable living situations you can put yourself in. Today we're reacting to TikToks exposing the real truth. Because some of these stories, yeah, I would have been moved out day one.
And I tell you, do not rent a room from a boomer. I moved out of my own apartment 2 weeks ago. I've been living on my own for the past 5 years. I decided to save money to live with someone. And this is my mom's friend's friend.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a random person, but okay.
Family friend. I knew her relatively, she knew me, but she's insanely nosy. When I was shipping out an eBay package, she was like, "Oh, what's that?" And she was looking in the box, and I'm like, "Oh, nothing, just shoes." She physically opens the box and then opens the lid on the shoes to see what it is.
Oh, nah. That's when we would have been fighting. Cause mind your motherfucking business. Why does it matter what I'm shipping? If I'm paying rent here, I should be able to do what the hell I want without you feeling the need to, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I'm like, when I signed up to rent this room, I didn't sign up for you going through my shit.
Yeah,
anytime that I'm making food or I'm in the kitchen in a common shared areas, she waltzes in and asks me all these personal questions. Initially, I was answering her for fear that she would kick me out since I'm renting a room. We're not technically roommates, it's her house. I would give her these answers. But then I was like, I don't owe her personal details. So I started being very vague. And I started not going into the common areas whenever she's in there. Or whenever she would walk in there, I'd just go back to my room. I don't think any cheap rent is worth it, in my opinion, worth the invasion of privacy, because I'm someone who's neurodivergent and I value.
Definitely not. If they're gonna invade your privacy and not respect, what you want, and you're literally paying the money, just let me do me and you do you. It's that simple.
I value my privacy. I value my own time. I have a social battery. It also makes slight jabs at me. When I was eating yogurt yesterday, she was like, "Don't let me catch you eating ice cream. What is that?" And I was like, "It's yogurt." What? And then a few days ago in the morning, after I'd made breakfast, I was eating chips. She's like, "Why are you eating chips in the morning?" Just shit like that. Like, that commentary.
I ain't gonna lie, that would piss me off.
And done eating, she'll give her pots, pans, dishes, whatever to the dog to lick off before she puts it in the dishwasher.
Oh, nah. What are you doing, lady? That is unsanitary. Like, how white can you be, bruh? How white can you be? Like, I know white people are the only people that's doing that. Black people is not doing that. And I don't think no other race is doing that. But white people. White people are only doing that weird as letting their dog lick the pot after. Like, come on.
Enough for that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I scrub down my dishes, pots, pans, whatever, put them in the dishwasher after. Doggy is not getting to lick the pan.
Nah.
I'm gonna thug it out until end of March, and then I'm moving back into an apartment by my own. Another thing is, I feel like she listens in to me. And how I know is
conversation.
Because y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but she will mention things that I've said on the phone in my room to my friend, grandma, whoever. She will mention things when she asks me at the kitchen table. I'm like, that's fucking weird. Why are you saying shit that I never told you directly?
Yeah.
But stuff that you heard me say in my room.
Weird
Behavior.
For
She's
real.
a control freak. So she has a recycling pile, compost pile, and a trash pile. I put paper towels in the trash. And she makes sure to move the paper towels from the trash to the compost. And try to... I
ain't gonna lie, it's never that serious. Like, it's never that serious, chat. Like, just let the paper towel stay in the trash.
Wherever I can. But honestly, like, she's just insanely a control freak. Everything has to be exactly where it's supposed to be. Like, I was unloading the dishwasher and she made sure to tell me to not put dishes in one place, but to put them in another place and stuff like that. I'm like, okay,
Like,
that's
why
fine,
does it
but
matter, bro?
just certain things like that.
So
Even
like nitpicky
towels, like everything has to be perfect. Do not rent a room from a boomer. Period. They're also.
What is a boomer? Is boomers like older people or something? Like people that like, cause I guess we're Gen Z, so I guess boomers will be above us, or right? And then millennials, or I don't know how it goes. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Teach me something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I'm not educated enough to know. But
stuck in their own way, so insanely judgy, and it's not worth it.
Yeah, so let's read some of the comments right now. So somebody said living alone is worth the money always. I can definitely agree to that. Right now, currently, it's me and my homeboy. We live together, but we don't do none of this weird behavior that she just, told us. Me and my homeboy get along pretty well. We never argued. We be in our own space. We talk to each other basically every day. Like, that's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I can say it just depends on who you live with. Everybody is not always like that. But like I say, for me and my homeboy, we live together. We have our own like townhouse. We've been in here. It's actually going on 2 years today, or not today, but this month. We moved in at the 24th of April. The 2024 of April. I don't know exactly what day, but it was 2 years ago for sure. So it just depends on who you move with and, what type of person you have. Because everybody's not like this. Not everybody's going to be in your business. Not everybody's going to be controlling and possessive and just doing all this weird behavior. So it really just honestly depends on who you move with. But definitely, like that comment alone said, living alone can definitely be worth the money. So, I would say live on your own, I guess, maybe before you live with somebody, or you could live with somebody. Just make sure you know that person well and they're not going to do no weird behavior, or make sure I just have like boundaries set. That's the best I can tell you.
2026, yeah. I'm done with shared accommodation. It's the worst. I'm getting a flat ASAP. How about I just walked into the kitchen, yeah, and one of my roommates, she's like, you need to use a 30-minute wash. Like, she's telling me I need to use a 30-minute wash because I've just done a long wash. She's like, I use a 30-minute wash, so you should do a 30-minute wash as well.
What?
And she's like, she proceeds to tell me, or ask me, are your clothes really dirty? I'm thinking, why do I need to explain this to you? You can't mix stuff in your clothes. Just mind your business.
For real.
Like, what is this? I don't understand, man. I'm out of here ASAP.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. He had to been living with somebody random. And that's something I can't do, chat. I can't just be living with somebody random that I don't know, that I don't have a relationship or a connection. Like, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, it would never go good because y'all don't know each other. So y'all are probably always gonna bump heads. Like, yeah, I would have told her to mind her motherfucking business, bitch. Stay out my motherfucking business. If I'm paying rent, you paying rent. Damn, like, what the fuck?
My work is not done in the shelter because there's no way that I rent a room and the month after the lights go out.
Whoa.
What's the odds of that? This is my first time renting a room and it was not a good experience. I would not recommend nobody to rent a room because unless you know the person personally.
It sounded like she was in a trap house. She was in a trap house. The lights going out? Like, what's going on?
And you know that they're reliable, that they pay their rent, they pay all the utilities and stuff like that. Don't rent a room because you could be paying these people and you don't know what they're doing with the money.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're like evicted or out of
I would sue her.
Heat, etc. So yeah, I was willing to stay in the dark. I was staying in the dark. Like, that's how you know something's wrong with the shelter. Why would I rather pay to stay in the dark than live for free in the shelter?
Yeah.
Same way people would rather live on the streets than live in the shelter. Something's wrong with the shelter.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of bad. Like, I would probably want to go off on that person. You paying that money and you're telling me y'all let the lights turn off? So you're telling me you're not paying the tenants. So you just fucking off my money. You just fucking off my money. Like, what's going on? What are we doing here? Like, Come on now.
To pay that price, you just don't want to leave Miami. I'm going through the drive-through. I had to come on here and make the video because I'm going through the drive-through. And you know how some drive-throughs, they may have a sign say someone is painting, whatever. But anyway, the sign says a room in the house is a room for $1,300 a month. And
Boy, you can kill yourself for that. What the hell? $1,300 for one room? And that's not even probably getting my own bathroom. And I have to share probably the bathroom. I have to share the living space, the kitchen. Oh no, brother. $1,300? Are you kidding me? You might as well go get a studio apartment. Yeah, they got the whole game fucked up, bro. They tripping.
I'm thinking a room. Now, first of all, the area that I'm in, it's one of those like, hell no.
Oh, in the
Hell
hood.
no. But if you're willing to pay that price, that means you don't want to leave. Because I
Nah,
will be packed up and gone so fast. But I
man,
have to
what?
pay almost $15 for a room. Is the kitchen coming with it? I know you
Yeah,
gotta have the bathroom, but is the kitchen coming? Do I get to walk around the whole house?
butt ass
Do I go in
nigga.
the backyard, the front yard? But
Yeah, boy,
Miami, y'all better do better.
that's
Y'all gotta
crazy.
do better. Y'all gonna lose a lot of people with prices like that. Y'all is going to lose a lot of people, y'all.
Yeah,
1,300 for a room? Oh hell no.
that's how I feel. Oh hell no. You can. That's literally how much I pay. I pay like a band, like 1,000 a month, and we have a 3-bedroom crib, 2.5 bathrooms, two full. I mean, yeah, I already said that. A kitchen, a living room, a small backyard, a 2-car garage. Like it better be coming with everything. If I'm paying 1,300 horse, I say 100 horsepower. I'm thinking of cars. $1,300, man. That's crazy for one room. Yeah, Miami, I need to get that shit together because that is insane.
About renting a room in somebody else's house. Because I knew this was a thing, but I didn't know this was a big thing in my city. I'm talking big thing. You can literally go pay $700, $800 a month to go live in a room in somebody else's house. And I know
Sheesh.
sometimes it's out of necessity, but I just couldn't do it.
Nah, for
I'd rather
real.
go live in the hood somewhere in a studio apartment for like $500 a month. I first found this out by one of my homeboys.
He ain't capping. I'd rather go live in the hood, chat. I'd rather go live in the hood than not before I gotta go rent somebody's room out and live with random people that I do not know. That just don't sit right with me. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
Was a few years ago when he told me he was living in a shared space. And he's paying about $750 a month. I was like, okay, that don't sound super bad. It's
Nah,
like
that's
a
still
4-bedroom,
bad.
2-bath. He's sharing a bathroom with 2 other guys, and it's like,
Nah.
I don't know about sharing a bathroom with somebody I don't know. I remember specifically him being mad one day and him showing me a picture of his bathtub. Somebody left a hairball in it.
Ugh.
I couldn't deal with somebody else's hairball, dog. I don't know.
Nah.
And it's some
My
other
own
factors,
hair?
like in a
Yeah.
lot of these shared spaces, you can't bring anybody else over. You gotta share the living space with everybody else, and you gotta share the kitchen with everybody else. I remember my homeboy was telling me everybody was eating out every day. That is not healthy. Nobody would take out the trash. Nobody clean up anything. I just couldn't deal with it. I'd rather just live in a little rinky-dink little studio by myself. But
real.
you are saving money most of the time, and sometimes
It ain't worth that money, man. Fuck that money. Fuck that little cho-cho change, man. Hell no.
it can only be temporary. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Because realistically, rent is so high these days that some people don't have another option.
Yeah. But true. Yeah, rent is high. I ain't gonna lie though. I'd rather go live in the hood like he said. I'd rather go get me a little studio apartment and make it work, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Before I gotta go live with somebody else. Before I gotta share a bathroom, shitty, pissy, and dirty, and boo-boo on the ground. I'm cool. I'm overly cool. Like, I'd rather go get my own studio in the hood. Fuck it, I'm thugging in that bit. No cap.
I really hate renting from people. Like, I really, really do. Not just because, like, y'all already know how the lifestyle here is, but it's the fact, like, I just feel like I'm just not a people's person. Like, I feel like when I leave my room, I really don't want to see nobody. Like, when I go shave my ass, I don't want nobody knocking on the door. Like when I want to go like do anything, it's like I really don't want to see nobody. Like I don't like people knowing what I'm doing. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. When I'm home, like I just want to just
Chill.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Do your own fucking thing, man. Real shit. I fuck with you, man.
I
Yeah.
was about to go upstairs to go wash these dishes and stuff, and then people already coming out the door, all up in the living room. It's just like that's too much. Like my anxiety just, like I guess renting from people, you have to like not have anxiety or something like that. Like it's been 5 months and I still have not cut that stove on.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I just would never.
So he's definitely eating out every day. Sheesh. Not healthy, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Be comfortable here. It literally feels like I'm at my mother's crib. Like was never comfortable there, not comfortable here. It's like I really be trying my best not to go back to that hotel because it's gonna be like basically doing the same thing over and over and over again. Well, not even over and over again. Basically, I didn't do nothing all year. Like I moved out the hotel, back in the hotel, doing the same thing all over again, starting from square one. So that's the only reason why I don't.
It's all right, man. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you learn, you know, from your mistakes and shit, prosper, develop. You know what I'm saying? Develop those skills to, you know what I'm saying? Don't get back in that position again.
I want to go back to the hotel, but it's like, baby, like my freedom, my peace, like
It's more important.
my happiness, like bitch,
Yeah.
I can't even my day to day like things I want to do, like be the doll that I am. You know what I'm saying? I can't even keep up. Can't even keep it up for real, just because it's like I be in the bathroom 24/7. I need to be in the kitchen 24/7. It's like things like that, and have
You
to
can't
share
even do.
and have to with
Yeah.
kids and this and that. And
Wait,
judgment
kids?
eyes and
Oh, hell no. You telling me kids there? Shit, no.
judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much for me. Too much for who I am. That's why I really stay low and stay out the way and only come out when it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. To be honest, because it's just like I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
On my phone.
That makes sense, man. That's real. Like, honestly, I would just say, if you can, just grind hard. Go get your little 1-bedroom studio or something, so that way you can have your own space, so you can be in the kitchen for as long as you want. You can be in the bathroom for as long as you want. You can do whatever the hell you want. Walk around that bitch butt booty ass naked, goddamn. Do everything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to worry about no kids, no random people you don't know looking at you doing all this weird animosity ass shit. And just do your own thing. Like, it's that simple. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. It's your boy Mario 2X. I'm signing out. Catch you guys in the next reaction video. I'm gone.